Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 38 of Crusader Kings 2. Still trying to form the Empire of Britannia. Things are actually going quite well at the moment, touching wood, because I don't want it to suddenly go all wrong for us. We do have to be careful. We are in a war at the moment with Wales. We're pressing all of our claims. We should end up with at least a couple of counties out of this. I should still be making sure that I use my mercenaries up here. I've got plenty of money. This is quite a wasteful way of using mercenaries, but we want to try and get these wars resolved quickly, because time is always against us when we are trying to do these wars. Let's go down here, once it's finished auto-saving. We will wipe out this tiny little 19 stack, and we'll then go and siege out the top holding in this duchy. So let's go over there. And yeah, not an awful lot's going on up there really. I don't need to be dealing with that. Now then, an assault over here will be very risky. Nonetheless, I still think I'm going to try it. We are at 87%. We are going to have to get rid of the mercenaries soon, because they are costing me a fortune. Let's go ahead and attempt the assault. Yeah, losing a lot of men there, but we did manage to grab it, so that is fine. We are at 91%. Now, that is very, very good. He does have some men there, but he doesn't have enough to do anything. Let him rock, because I care not. Same with her, not too bothered. We should have a look at the intrigue from time to time. No known plots, fair few prisoners. Threats aren't really anyone that I need to bother about. He's got one, but he's a prisoner. So I think all in all, everything is good. Chancellor is working on fabricating another claim over there, and it might take him a while. Yeah, a lot of the prisoners not happy about things. That's a shame. We're at 95%. Oh, because we managed to take that one. Let's go ahead and move you into another county then. Looks like he's actually managed to muster a little bit of an army down there. Don't think that's going to be too much of a hassle for us. We're at 100%. Let's go ahead and offer peace. So we've got a couple more bits of land now. So first of all, one of the big problems we've got is our domain is too big. We have a couple of extra holdings because we have Gwynedd and what else did we just grab? Oh, Ross, of course. Okay, so we've got a couple of extra places that we need to get rid of. Well, let's do what we did before. Let's go and find some of our kin. You are our kinsman, you are a commander, you're an heir to a duchy, you're not an heir to anything else, and you are a voltage. So let's go ahead and we will grant you a landed title. We will give you Ross. And then we're starting to get into some of the bastards now, but we'll go ahead and we will give you the county of Gwynedd, which should have included the lower titles with the other one. No longer over my domain limit, which is really nice. Empire of Britannia, we are up to 76%. 76%. We are definitely getting there. What we need to do now, of course, is probably get rid of these mercenaries because they're costing an absolute ton. So let's get our retinues into friendly territory as well. Okay then, mercenaries, you guys are going to disband. And that should save us some money. We'll start making some money back. We also need to keep looking where we might have... Oh, what have we got here? Call to arms for the Kingdom of Wales. We'll accept, but we're not really going to help. We'll let some of these prisoners out, I think. We might well have some claims over here. We'll go and have a look at that in a moment. We are in a current war. Who are we? Well, we're actually against these guys. Let's see what we can take from that. Let's have a look at the intrigue at the moment. Let's have a look at the prisoners because we've got a few. Who can we let out? I guess some of these aren't going to be too much of a problem, and money is money, I suppose. Did spend a little bit. So what have we got going on down here? Let's just make sure we're in the right map mode so we can see things. Let's go and dive in. We are technically sort of helping out an ally here. I could have said no, of course. Let us go and make sure that we have, make sure that we have our best people leading this army. We're a little bit short on commanders right now. Still got a couple of righteous imprisonments, but I don't think we need to worry too much about that. We did get there just in time to reinforce with that. Now, could I just go ahead and declare my own war with you? No, I cannot. What about Devon? Who owns you? You are owned by... Oh, right, everyone's owned by Cornwall. Well, no, Cornwall's owned by Wales, so Devon is owned by... Yeah, that's what's confusing me, because this is actually the Duchy of Cornwall now. That's the flag for Cornwall, but he doesn't actually even own Cornwall, which is what makes the whole thing weird. But we'll go ahead and start sieging some stuff out. We'll help along the way with that. I don't think things are going to be too problematic up here. We've got most of the land. We don't have this bit, but we can't... We could grab that, actually. The big problem we've got is that we can't really grab anything else. We could just try and take this land from these guys, because that does count as part of Britannia. That would be a good way to get an extra province. I should definitely consider that. In terms of the intrigue, still no known plots. We can ransom you, so let's go ahead and do it, because money is money. Obviously, I don't want my retinues to get wrecked, so I'm not going to be going through and assaulting with them. It's not even my war, so I'm not too bothered about that. How much money are we making? Let's have a quick look. Is that our yearly balance? Making 178 ducats or 178 gold per year. That ain't bad. That's pretty good when you consider everything. We actually owe money to the Jewish moneylenders, do we? Well, I didn't borrow that. Maybe maybe this guy did. We can go ahead and pay that back, though, because we can afford it, so we probably should. So let's go into intrigue and repay the loan. We lose some money, but the temple vassal opinion will be higher for us, so that's very good. We're still not short of money, so I'm not really all that concerned. We've got a title that we can usurp, which would be this one here. So we could try and grab this bit of land, because by rights you should be part of my duchy. There's no one that we can really offer any vassalization to. Certainly no one that would accept. So can't really worry about that. You should, by rights, be part of England. You should accept vassalization, but we are at war. But yeah, we could actually try and go for a war for this province here. This current war's already at 24%. They're going to siege out that county, so that shouldn't take too long. There's a few Cornish soldiers left around, but they're not going to be doing too much. How long is this going to take before it ticks down? There's actually a couple of extra holdings here. They've actually got a... there's the tribe, and then there's also the barony. We're currently working on the barony, which is why it's taking so long. 5.4%. We have lost our marshal for reasons. We'll make you... Wow, we don't have an awful lot of choice. I suppose you are the logical choice. Stop leading troops then. You go and train troops in Leicester. We could just keep him... we could just keep him leading armies, but probably won't. Yeah, I might... well, we can grab more commanders, I suppose. Let's just go and get all the people who have the highest skill. Let's have a quick look, something I haven't done for a while, and just go and see how many people hate me. Well, they don't all like me. We can go ahead and give out a few honorary titles, I suppose. Just make a few people... No, not a landed title. Just make a few people like me a little bit more. Obviously, you already have an honorary title. We can give you Senchal. You're at 100% honorary title. We can make you cupbearer. Can't do anything with the kid because you can't give kids honorary titles. So it'll take a little bit of time, but we should be okay. Just need to wait for this war to finish now. We're at 87%. So once they've finished sieging out that, and in fact we've almost finished this siege here. So another month or so, and this one will be done. We'll see what the result of that war is. It's actually ticking up quite quickly. It's at 94% now. They managed to take both of these provinces. So as soon as I manage to take this last barony, that should be 100% and that war should end. Then we'll have to go and see who we want to attack and what we want to try and get out of it. Let him rot, for I do not care. There's 95%. One more tick here should be enough. There we go. The war's now at 100%. So I'm expecting a peace. We can't do the peace ourselves, which is really weird. Yep, there we go. So, what did that actually change? Not an awful lot. Not that I can see. Right, well, we know we can usurp that title. So, let's go and do that. If we usurp the duchy, then we could give it to one of our guys and try and take the land for it. Or we could even ask this guy if he'll be a vassal. So, let's go ahead and... we want to usurp the title. Now, usurping that title will cost us some gold and some prestige, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and usurp. We have now usurped that title. So we now own this duchy here. Successor nomination. You should now nominate successors for these titles. The Kingdom of Wales. That is interesting. Is that because I own a Welsh duchy? So England is Cenwulf. Scotland is... oh, a princess. You should be... you're the wrong person. All the buttons have disappeared. Can we not nominate the same guy? That's very interesting. So, England, we are nominating Prince Cenwulf. But we can't nominate him for Wales. Princess Siniswith. Very worrying sometimes playing as a female. Can't believe that they're actually not voting for a male. You've not got very good... oh, you're an imbecile, that's why. Prince Heribert. You're not too bad. You're not too great either. But you're not too bad. The Duke of Powys. Aethelwine. Who could... we could vote for Aethelwine. You've got a lot of diplomacy. No martial skill at all. Which is terrible. Ah, some of these choices. I'd sooner it be a male heir, though. So what about Aethelbert? Could we get you on the English throne? Probably not. This is slightly problematic. The safest thing for us to do right now, probably, would be to vote her in for the ruler of England. And I can't. So this makes life difficult. Things are going to be problematic here. Interesting. Well, okay, let's leave things as they are for now then. We'll just have to try and do this very quickly. We need to take some stuff. You, by rights, should be my vassal because we own this duchy. So, why aren't you accepting vassalization? So, we've got a claim here that we can press. We'd have to declare war directly with you. Now, we do have a truce, I believe. And we'd lose a ton of prestige. So we probably shouldn't do that. Have we got anyone else that we can declare on? We don't have a... we don't have a truce with you. Unfortunately, none of the claims help me. We're so close now, so close. We just need to grab another province or two. It's always worth just checking. Sometimes some of them convert religion, and then you can start a religious war. It's always nice when that happens, but it's probably not going to happen here. Again, our Chancellor's being a little bit slow. What I may do is move him, and not you. You should be there. Move the Chancellor and put him in their capital. See if we can grab that. Looks like there's stuff going on up here. I mean, if we... The Kingdom of Wales, if we don't... if we can't vote for who the Kingdom of Wales ruler is, then... It's not going to make all that much of a difference. What are my current titles, actually? Let's have a look. We are the King of Wales and the King of Scotland. I mean, we could actually go and destroy the title. We'd lose 400 prestige. All de jure vassals of the Kingdom of Scotland will be upset. But it does get rid of Scotland as a kingdom. Now, I'm the current King of Scotland. We'd like to be able to keep a hold of Scotland. That's the important thing. I'm not too bothered about Wales because we don't have Wales anyway. Scotland is Cenwulf. England is Cenwulf. Good. England and Scotland both have the same person. That's fine. But we just can't vote him in for Wales for some strange reason that I don't understand. That's fine. I don't mind that too much. At the moment, if our current leader dies, we won't really lose anything. Apart from my sanity, which is pretty much how this is happening. Don't really need to be watching these people anymore, I suppose. Certainly don't need to be watching myself. Because I'm... Oh. I was just about to say, I hope that's not me that's died. It isn't. It was somebody else. What did we just inherit? We gained somewhere. Gowrie. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of that. So we'll do the usual thing. We'll find somebody who isn't already a ruler. You are a steward. You're an heir to somewhere, though. You're not an heir to anywhere, so let's go and grant you the landed title, and we'll give you Gowrie. Just to make sure we're not over our domain limit. So we can create some titles. I don't think any of them are going to help. At least in things like Europa Universalis 4, you do have the option to start a war without a CB. It's a bad idea to do so, but at least sometimes it can get done what you need to get done. So you're part of Cornwall. Can't really do anything with you. Still think you should be my vassal. We haven't got the option to ask you. Devon, you should be part of my nation. Yeah, we need to find a way to get rid of some of these people. We're gonna have problems. If we could just grab some of these places here. I mean, I can make them tributaries, but that doesn't help. We could go ahead and declare a war here. I'm sure that... Oh, no, we can't actually do that. Oh, because he's not independent. But we could go ahead and fight his liege, who is actually incapable. And we can't declare war against you, because you're not independent either. So we could declare a war against him, and we could... do a holy war for... I'm not even sure where that is. That's not here. Okay, maybe that's not going to work then. Oh well. I just thought that would have been a good way to grab one extra county. Probably don't need all that many more. It's 76%. So... yeah, we probably only need about 2 or 3 more counties. I can't be bothered to do the math, but... bit of a sticky situation at the moment, because I can't actually... You'll do, I suppose. Can't actually declare war on anybody at the moment. You can sit in Leicester uncovering plots, I guess. We are going to need a new commander. So let's just grab one with the highest marshal that we can. Are some battles and things going on. Most things around here are doing fairly well, though. There's not an awful lot to worry about. What have we got up here? Just the weak claims. Creating the titles again, it won't help. Righteous imprisonment of my cousin. You don't like me. Are you plotting against me, sir? Doesn't look like it. No known plots. There are some threats, nothing really to worry about, so I think we can leave you as possible. Collected a tithe. So we want to try and grab this province. This is probably going to be the next one, but we do need for the peace treaty to run out before we can do that. Actually belongs to you. When is our... Well, I can find that out, actually. The High Chiefdom of Mead. We can actually usurp a title there. Well, let's go ahead and do it. There we go. Fantastic. Now we've just gained a massive amount of land because we got the option to usurp a title because some stuff changed hands. That's actually quite good now. That puts us up to 79%. Could we be any closer? Well, yes, we could. We could have the number that we need. But we'll probably do that on the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. Finally, after almost 40 episodes, almost managed to form Britannia. It could all still go wrong, though, so you never know. But I look forward to seeing you guys next time, when hopefully we will take one more province and form the Empire of Britannia, and we will turn this entire landmass to British red. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.